Well, hey everybody, it's 3 p.m. and it's time for dinner with Nanny Bubby. And guess where I am? I am at Foalhouse Fallbrook, walking in the door here. Whoop. And I am about to give you a tour of this gorgeous barn dominium that has been redone by this fabulous, wonderful, most incredible, talented designer, Cynthia Berman. Hey, Cynthia.
Hey,
so happy to be here with you. Sorry, the camera. And let me turn this around as we gather in this way. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Roseanne, how are you? Okay. And here I am. Hey, everybody. Okay, let me place this over here. So let me tell you, there's Cynthia. Okay, this is great. So Cynthia, come over here. So we are going to be doing some fabulous things for you today. This is a very narrow space for us to be in together, but we're very happy to be here. So I was here over the summer. I spent hours with Cynthia, days with Cynthia out in her beautiful garden. She took me on a tour of her avocado plantation, for lack of a better word on that. And I'm so pleased to be back. When I was here last time, the barn was under construction.
Yes.
But you call yourself the accidental farmer. So and I always talk about the accidental farmer here on Nanny Bubby, Facebook. And so tell us just a little story about how you became the accidental farmer.
Well, we bought this property and I was buying it for a lot of other reasons. And after we moved in, I'm like, I think we have a farm. And so it's like, I have a garden and I garden because it came with the property.
Right.
And I'm a farmer because it just came with the house. So this is nothing that I ever dreamt of doing, but it's been incredible.
But isn't part of the story that you didn't even realize, like you knew you had avocado trees, but
yes.
It didn't mean anything to you, and then they bloomed, and then you took out how many tons of avocados?
Last year we had 4.5 tons, which for this area, which is the avocado capital of the world, is very small potatoes.
Oh.
But it's like more than we could eat.
Right.
So, so we're farmers. How about that?
And as long as we're on the topic, let's talk about avocados, because she taught me today something very interesting that I want all of you to know. Hey, Sherry Barassa, so glad you're here. So tell us what you know about how to cut an avocado and how you know when it's ripe.
Well, I'm not an expert, but I'll tell you what you need to do is you need to have just your knife from your
butter knife.
It's a butter knife, yeah.
Not a sharp knife. You're spreading love like butter, so butter knife.
So you do that with an avocado. And what you do, a sharp knife will go through this whether it's ready or not. But what you want to do is you want to take a butter knife, and if it can go through
into the camera.
Whoops,
there you go.
There we go. I'm new at this, everyone. Forgive me. And if a butter knife will go through it, then it's ready.
Then it's ready. But in this one, as you can see how green it is, you couldn't get a butter knife through this if you sawed at it. And so that's how you know the difference as to when an avocado is ready and when it's not, which is something I had no idea. Hello, Maruka. So happy to have you here. So if you knew that, hit 1. If you already knew how to tell if it was ripe or not, hit a 1 so I know you're here. There we go. Who is that? Oh, Roseanne knew. Oh, Andrea. Hey, Andy, you're back. I'm so glad you're back. You were remodeling your house. I think your kitchen, as a matter of fact. So, they come, they go, but I miss them when they're not here, and I've known Andy since I was a child. So, okay, so that's her little tip. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to take you on a tour of this barn dominium, and just so you know, it is, hey Sue, how are you? Nice to have you here. So this is called Foalhouse Fallbrook, and it's on Airbnb, right?
Yes.
Cynthia, it's on Airbnb. And if you, hey Tom, you're here. Oh, Tom hit a 2, which means he didn't know. So there you go. So if you are interested in coming down to the Temecula wine country and interested in renting an Airbnb, then you want to look up Foalhouse Fallbrook. And I'm going to take you on a personal tour along with Cynthia in just a minute. I'm first going to make this fabulous broccoli side dish. I started cutting it already just to share with you, so we didn't sit here and cut all day long. But the great news about Cynthia and I is that we are breaking in this kitchen for the very first time. So I'm trying to be so careful that we don't, dirty anything, but as she said, it needed to be broken in anyway. And also, Cynthia she was the first winner of the tomato slicer, so she got this as 4 others of you who are watching today also got it, but it was very exciting. She literally brought several people to the live that day, and we pulled your name out of the hat first, right?
Yes.
Yep, okay. All right, so step up here just a little closer so I don't keep turning my back to, and come closer here. There we go. That way we'll just do this.
Here.
Yeah, I know. The
like
camera's backwards. It's part of the game. Okay, so I just want to show you a couple of things. These are the broccoli, and they've been cut really, really thin and really sliced up really good. And I just want to note that they, of course, come like this, but what you want to do is you want to make sure you get the woody part of the stem off and cut through it. If you can see, let me tilt this camera down. There we go. Let's see here. And we're going to take this and just cut kind of at an angle at the woody part of the stem and get that off. And then we're going to take and we are going to just slice really thin slices of this and pop it onto the baking sheet, the half sheet baking sheet, or cookie sheet as sometimes I call it. We're going to make them very thin because they're going to roast at a 500-degree oven for about 20 minutes. And we are going to throw these into that oven, as a matter of fact. And you know what, Cynthia? I'm going to let you start. I'm going to spray these down, and I'm going to let you. Well, would you like to toss these, or would you like to do the tomatoes?
Let me try the tomatoes
Okay.
because I need practice.
All right,
with that.
here we go. Let's watch Cynthia do this. So make sure you
Okay,
get yourself
don't judge
into
me.
Don't judge you. Everybody. Whoop. Something happened there. It kind of flipped. Oh, it popped out. Okay, guys, stand by. Let me get, there we go. That's it. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Load them up.
So when I picked these from my garden, not these ones, but the ones I had from my garden, some were too big. So
Oh,
it was
right.
like, this
You
is
have to
beautiful
stuff
because
them
these
in.
are all the same. Okay, should I just do it here?
Well,
or
so
there?
this is probably why you
Okay.
had a problem, is in case you didn't know it, those of you that got this, I know Lene, who's not here yet today, I don't think. Lene, are you here? Hit me a 1.
yeah.
So you want to stuff these in so that they're really tight, because if they're too loose, then you have trouble. You make tomato juice. So
That's
that's
what
the
happened
key.
to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And
just,
should you go
and
fast?
fast.
Okay, all the way through, right?
Yep. There you go. There you go.
And then
Dump
them
them.
out?
Just dump them right out. Okay, there you go.
Cool.
Oop. Okay, one
More?
more time. Load them up. And while she's loading them up, let me just turn you. Oh, this is really easy. This is a great little tripod that Cynthia has. So we're also going to add lemon to this. So we're going to slice just the ends of the lemon. Then we're going to slice this in half. And we're just going to very quickly, there we go. This goes a lot faster when I have a little assistant here, a little sous chef assistant. So we're just cutting these little lemon wedges very, very thin. Pop them right into the broccoli. Now, many, many times, I always say when you're roasting vegetables to not put too many on a cooking sheet because they will steam instead of roast. But we are going to put these in a 500-degree oven. And even though this looks like a lot of broccoli, it actually cooks and roasts down to very little. So let me get Cynthia back in the picture here. There
Do
we
you need
go.
more
Yeah,
tomatoes?
go ahead and put
Okay.
them all in. And so
smells
let me
so
show you what I found. This is something that we don't find in California. Be careful cutting, Nanny Bubby. Tom gets very scared when I'm cutting. Okay, so Cynthia, lean into the camera just a little bit. There you go. Just keep yourself, you keep an eye on the camera and make sure you keep yourself in there. Okay, all right. It's a narrow little iPhone, right, guys? So these are, hey, Wendy, how are you? Wendy Goodrich is here. So nice to have you joining us. Very nice to see you here today. So I love these red bulb onions, and I have to tell you, I don't find these very often at home in Las Vegas. In fact, when I go to the Whole Foods here in Southern California, there are so many more, fresh vegetables that you guys get here that we don't get. But what I did is I cut these fabulous onion bulbs right here, okay? And we're gonna pop those in. There we go. And also a red pepper, so we are really piling on here. There we go. So now we are going to sprinkle the roasted red pepper, red chili pepper on there. So instead of using regular pepper, we're just going to go with the roasted red pepper. Look at how this is really coming up. This is beautiful. Look at that. We're going to pop that into the oven.
It smells so good.
I know it does.
Fresh.
It's so good. All right. Yes. A teaspoon. Look, doesn't fit. We'll do 2 half teaspoons. There we go. Of cumin. Now, I just really started cooking with cumin. Do you cook with it very often,
Not
Cynthia?
too often.
Yeah, I love it, actually. It just, you know, there's a couple things that I've never really cooked a lot with, and one is ginger, one is miso, and the other is cumin. And boy, they have become my favorite things to cook with lately because they add flavors to things that are not common in my household. So everybody's very excited when they bite into something with a flavor that they are not used to. And this is smoked paprika, which is Nanny Bubby's very favorite. So, and a little bit of kosher salt because salt brings out the flavor. You know, frequently I always say that there are 4 things that you want to always talk about and add in your food. You want to add the acid, you want to add the salt, you want to add the sweet, and you want to add the fat. Because Nanny Bubby believes there ain't nothing like fat in a meal, right? Take out the sugar, put in the fat, you'll be fine. So let's see. Theo Vinger is here. Hey, nice to see you. Sue Mendorf is here. Okay, here we go with the kosher salt, sprinkling it on. And now, are you ready to toss for me?
Sure.
Okay. All right, then we'll have to wipe your hands. We'll pop this in a 450-degree oven. And then, hey, Ryan, nice to see you. Welcome back. And then we're going to go on a tour of the barn dominium. Okay, so this is a little bit of basil flavored olive oil. The recipe called for basil at the end, but we couldn't find any because it's not in season unless you go to Trader Joe's where it's always in season. Okay, you can start tossing. And so we're going to use the basil olive oil to add that flavor. And then, of course, we're always going to use avocado spray oil on this because we are roasting at a 450 to 500-degree oven. And avocado oil is perfect for high heat. The smoke point is much higher than olive oil. This was for flavor. This is really for the roasting. So look at this. All right, go ahead and toss that real quick. Okay, I am actually looking for, I do think it's gonna steam, but we'll wait and see. We're gonna pull it out after we make the charcuterie board. So we're gonna take this, let me point this towards the oven. Let's see if I can find that oven right there. Okay, if you lift it up and carry it,
Okay.
Wash your hands. If she lifts it up and carries it, I'll open the oven, we'll put it in, and then we're gonna come right back and take you on a tour. Ready?
Ready?
Okay, here we go. And in it goes.
This right.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, about 20 minutes. And now, let's turn around. Cynthia, why don't you get in front of me?
Okay.
And why don't you take us on a tour? So let me flip this camera. And take us from the front door in.
Okay. So this used to be a horse farm, and now it's a barn dominium. So when you come in, you enter the great room. So it goes all the way up to the ceiling. We've covered the poles with wood. We've added beams over existing beams and added more. These used to be stall doors over here for the horses to go outside, so they've all been filled in.
Hey, Roseanne. And you know what? You just want to speak a little louder.
Oh, okay. All right. And then instead of window treatments, we just did barn doors on the windows, which makes it kind of fun. And we've decorated here with pieces of made furniture out of things that used to be farm pieces.
Real loud.
This was a David Bradley walk-behind tractor, and I had it made into a table. And over here, this was a vintage tractor grill, and I had it made into a bar. So we're trying to give you little flavors of farm, barn, things that are Fallbrook, the history that this was a horse farm, things that grow here. Then we have a loft up here.
Do you want to take everybody up the loft? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Roseanne's got an eagle eye. She caught my Ugg slippers on my feet.
Uh-oh.
That's what they are, Roseanne. Ugg slippers. Because I've been standing in the kitchen for several hours. I did have on combat boots, but I had to take them off. Okay. Thanks for busting me, Roseanne. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this is the loft, and it's kind of a man cave hangout area. We have a library, you can read books. This does work for extra sleeping, it pulls out. And then we have all these posters that are from the Fallbrook Vintage Car Show. And actually, this one I didn't have, and the artist delivered it to me. So this is just a great space, and then look at the bird's eye view you have when you look
Oh
at
yeah, this is awesome. So this is, yeah, I didn't even think about this. This is gorgeous. This gives you a chance to see the vaulted ceiling. Yeah, so cute, Roseanne. The table, the kitchen is over here to the right. Oh, there we go. There you go. Okay. There we go. All right.
Watch the step coming down.
Okay, thank you. Yes. I don't want to trip in my Ugg slippers.
Yes.
Let me get this bird's eye view over here too for everybody to see. Isn't this cute? And what I really love is the shutters that are on the window. So love that. I love that. So Cynthia is a designer, and it isn't just that she's ever been designing homes and the decor, but she was a clothing designer for children back in the 80s, right? 80s, early 90s?
And then I did women's later into the...
Women's later, yeah. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Nice to have you here. Okay, there's a little welcome to Foalhouse. That's really cute. Very cute. All right, look at the telephone. How cute is that?
This actually has a light.
Oh, does it? Turn on the light. Oh, look how cute that is. That's adorable. So do you want to show them the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, so Cynthia just told me that she designed this vanity, which I think is amazing. There we go. I was in there doing makeup, so there's the vanity, just so you can see. So cute. And what I love is the pipes that she used to make shelves with. How cute is that? And look at the floor. The floor is so fantastic. And then I wonder if you'll be able to see this. I think, see, the camera is flipped so that Nanny Bubby logo is something that you can read from your end when it's turned to me. So here, let me turn this around and see if you can see that. I don't think you can. Yep. Are you seeing it? No. Okay. Well, anyway, it says, you flush it, you fish it. It says, seriously, don't flush tampons, wipes, paper towels, hopes, dreams, puppies, kittens, or my money. I thought that was so cute because they have a septic tank here. So that's why that sign is there. And here is the shower, which I love.
Why don't you walk in and show the, I love this glass tile. It's like bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles right through the middle.
And there's actually glitter grout in there.
Oh, there's glitter grout in there?
Yes.
How clever is that? There's glitter grout. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Who knew? Oh, and she noticed the shiplap, too. Roseanne
Yes.
did, yeah.
Shiplap.
Shiplap, yep, for
Gotta have
sure.
shiplap.
HGTV, Roseanne. You're catching that. There you go. Okay, I love the use of the colors. It's so beautiful. Okay, and the closet?
Yeah, closet. You have to see the closet, right?
Yeah, because she used the same piping and the shelves.
And then I have crate shelves on the wall in the corner.
Oh, very good. Crate shelves. That's cute. Okay. And
this is a stable bedroom. So this is where the mares used to foal their babies.
oh,
And this used to be a stall door out here, and they could go outside and they could keep an eye on it from in the house if they were.
so it really was a barn.
It really was, yeah.
It really was a barn.
Yeah, horses were
You're not
raised
just
here.
calling. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, how many horses would a barn like this hold?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long ago it was, but I just really want to honor that it was a horse barn. This
Yeah.
was built in the late 70s.
Oh,
Yeah.
so rather not that old. Hey, Sherry Ridge. Do you know Sherry Ridge?
Hi.
Hi. Okay. And Flo Vinger. Do you know Flo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Flo is here.
Oh.
Yeah. She said it's beautiful. So this is just.
She makes really delicious vodka.
Oh, okay. Flo makes delicious vodka. All right. The Vinger vodka, right? Yeah, Ving. There we go. Beautiful. Cynthia was telling me all about your vodka today, Flo, so that's very nice. Okay. There again is just kind of a bird's eye view underneath the staircase over there. Michelle Van Canningham is here. Do you know her?
Hi.
Hi. Do you know her? Malibu Hippie. That's who that
Yes.
is. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
hi.
yeah. Hi there, Malibu Hippie.
She's going to stay here.
Oh, awesome. That's great. Okay. Roseanne said she's commenting out loud with everything, but you can't hear my oohs and ahs. That's so sweet. Okay, so, and this is the aviary suite,
Yes.
right?
And it's just got a little bird theme. You know, I collect a lot of little vintage
Louder.
things that inspire me. This was
A little bit louder.
Okay, so these inspired me to do this room, and they're old shutters that are vintage that have little birds on them. So, and then this is a local lady that makes these bird houses, and the proceeds go to a golden retriever
Rescue.
Yeah.
And there's the, oh, boy, I'm dangerous with a tripod, let me tell you today. And Tom was dangerous yesterday because I forgot the tripod, and he was doing everything he could to do the best he could yesterday while reading the comments to me, while videoing me with dealing with the customers and the Temecula olive oil store. And everybody gave poor Tom such a hard time, but he was really so much better than anybody realized with what was going on. I just wanted to say that, Tom. You did a great job yesterday. Okay, back into the Foalhouse suite. Look at that. That's just kind of a distant, better view of the whole room. And then just, again, out to the outdoor patio. And then this is the aviary suite. So just more of a long range view of it all. So you could kind of see how beautiful. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. There's the dining room. So beautiful. Flipping back around. So here's what I learned from Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia.
Oh, my pleasure.
So did I mention actually Cynthia is my cousin, so this is why I spend so much time here. And we're gonna be down here again and again and again cooking, and we're gonna be going to the different areas of the farm, or the farming area. So Cynthia's coming here. So what Cynthia's gonna do is one of the cultural things about this Temecula area is that charcuteries are everything and everywhere. It's kind of like pasta in Italy. In Temecula, it's charcuterie. And I will tell you, since she's a designer and an artist, it's not so much what you put on your charcuterie board, but it's how you do it. You always want it to look really beautiful. So I'm gonna kind of turn this camera over to her, and I'm gonna let her pull everything over. I'll help her where I can, ask the questions where I can.
Okay, let's grab this and bring it over here.
There we go, whoop, okay. And ask all the questions you can. Okay,
All right.
There we go. So let's tip her over. There we go.
You see that?
Yep.
Okay, so the thing is with charcuteries, you can do anything. You can design them any way you want. There's no rule to it, and you can do gourmet food. You can do, just basic food, whatever, and you can present it any way you want. So this is my first attempt at doing this. So
it's okay.
We're just going to kind of play around with it and add things, and it's all about making it
Pretty.
fun, yeah. And then
So what do
everybody
we
just
have
wins.
here? We have olives,
Olives,
cashews.
almonds. Those are little peppers.
Aren't they adorable?
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, I use those on my little Christmas tree charcuterie board, actually. These little things, they were cute right up at the top. And this
This is a fig
jelly, jam,
jelly.
and gherkins.
Little baby pickles.
Yeah, I love that. And
Brown mustard.
there we go. Okay. All right. So start us out.
Okay, so these are little heart crackers.
I
which
love
are so
that.
Cute.
I love
so
that.
you just kind of find places and you build and you put everything. It's for grazing. So like I said, there's no rhyme or reason.
Okay.
We could start with our crackers. Maybe we should start with our meat.
Okay.
Let's do with the meat.
Yeah.
And like some people are making rosettes out of salami slices and everything else. I'm just using a beef.
Okay, let me turn that because I want them to see how you're rolling that up.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm making a little fan.
Oh,
fan.
look at that. That's cute. All right.
Okay. I'm just kind of going with what it wants to do, and it seems to want to do that.
Okay. There we go. So you can use salami, you can use ham, you can use turkey, you can use roast beef, which we're using turkey and roast beef. So there we go, moving that. There we go. My hand was in the way there. I apologize. Now while you're doing that, I'm just going to toss the vegetables.
Okay.
And you can talk to everybody as I do it.
Okay.
So tell them what you're doing.
Okay, so now I'm just, kind of placing things on the board, and if you're going somewhere, you can put it in a box and just go. And a lot of the wineries in the area, you can take a charcuterie box with you of things and go to a winery and do tastings or just do a picnic, pick up some wine. But like I said, there's so many ways to do it. You can do it for desserts. You can do it more like a deli.
And can I just add something?
Yes, please do.
Okay, so I just want to, I left something out. So this is feta cheese, and right now I'm gonna go ahead and put the feta cheese onto the broccoli roasting. And this is gonna melt into the broccoli, and it's gonna be fantastic, but I forgot to put this on, so I'm gonna do that right now. All right, everybody? Okay.
Okay, and the sliced turkey seems to want to roll, so I'm going with that. I am on a roll with turkey. And you just kind of build it as you go.
And how many pounds of meat did you get?
Oh, you know, it was pre-packaged from the deli at Sprouts. I don't know, maybe it's half a pound or something. Depends how many people you're feeding.
Well, just so they can see about how much that is it, you know, folds across everything. So
Yeah,
if
it's
you
probably
have more people, you would add more.
Right, it's probably half a pound.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm singeing my eyelashes after spending all these years growing them. All right, there we go. All right, I'm back.
Okay.
My eyelashes are singed together because that oven is like 450
You got it really
degrees.
hot, yeah.
It's really nice and hot. Okay, what are those
right.
cute heart-shaped crackers? She wants to know what brand or what they are. Aren't they cute?
The box?
Yeah, she'll grab the box.
Where did we put the
Cute.
box? We cleaned up everything to make it pretty.
Yeah,
And
she's getting it. Hold on.
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out. We'll post it,
post it,
Roseanne.
yeah.
We can't find them really fast.
Okay.
They are cute though. And they're water crackers, which is just awesome. Okay. Erica Harwick is here. Do you know Erica? Do you know Erica?
I don't think I do.
Okay. Well, she's a newcomer.
Oh, good.
Welcome, Erica. And Paula Ramos is here. Fustel is here. So we're making a charcuterie board. We're in Fallbrook, California, right down south of Temecula, where charcuterie boards are part of the entire wine culture here in the Temecula wine country. And so no matter what winery you go to or when you go to restaurants, charcuterie and wine is really the way to go here. So go ahead, I'll stand back here.
These are organic radishes that I picked up from Maciel Family Organic Farm the other day in Basil.
And so one of these days when I come back, and I will be coming back quite frequently, we're going to go actually on a tour, on a driving tour of the Fallbrook, Temecula area, and we're going to be visiting these small farms in the area. So look at how this is coming together. Just look at how beautiful, because you can tell a designer is doing this. I love olives, so I'm going to pop that in my mouth.
And it's just kind of, you know, throwing colors that are not, they're like next to something completely different. So it kind of spreads all the color around, and food should be colorful.
And we also have, I'm going to reach across you here as you go ahead and continue.
Yes.
So this is Manchego cheese. And what I love about Manchego cheese is that if you're dairy sensitive, this is a sheep's cheese. It is Spanish. Manchego is a Spanish cheese. And again, made out of sheep's milk. So if you have dairy or you have someone who's coming who has a dairy sensitivity, sheep's milk is not considered dairy, or at least cow dairy. So this is great. And the easiest way to serve this is going to be with the avocado honey. Where is that?
Oh, okay. So let me just tell you too. If you eat local honey, your allergies are better.
Yes.
And I have proven that because I live where there's so much pollen.
Right.
And I'm so much better. So I get a lot of my honey from Rossi Ranch.
Okay.
And they are a big avocado farm. They're like much better at it than I am. But I like to get different ones. This is citrus, and I had sage. But the avocado, I'll put it in another container so I can pour it. But look how much darker it is.
Yeah, than
compared
the
to
citrus.
that.
And you know, I tell my husband this, but I don't think he really believed me. But if you really wanted to get rid of your allergies, what you really need to do is eat the honey from the local area. So I don't know if any of you know this, but I tell my husband that. And it seems like an old wives' tale. And hey, we're a bunch of old wives here.
we are.
So why not tell the tale? That's what I always say. And so literally, if you eat the local honey in your local area, what that does, it makes you immune to the pollen that's causing you the allergies. And so in Vegas, we never had allergies, and now we do. So
Really?
yeah, I never had allergies growing up, and I'm homegrown Las Vegan. You would think I would be immune to all those allergies, but so many things have come in. So we're gonna take, so what you did is you put that avocado honey in here?
Yes.
Okay,
So we
all
did
right.
before.
And so what I'm just gonna show you what we're gonna do here is we're gonna tip down and look at this Manchego cheese, and we're going to just take this honey and just literally pour the avocado honey right over the top of the Manchego cheese. Do you see that? Just kind of spread it all around. There's another honey that I'm on board to get here very soon, which is a truffle honey on the Manchego, which is supposed to be absolutely fantastic. Here, why don't you hand me 2 of those strawberries? Put them right there, huh? There we go. And then you take that and serve that with the avocado honey or the truffle honey right on top of the Manchego with a little knife. Here we go. There's a cheese knife right here. There we go. We'll put that just on the side, if you will, of the charcuterie board right here. So
What you need to go with it.
and that's what you need to go with it. So here we go.
Oh, I don't know if I have much left in here, but
That's okay. We
This
can't
is
drink a
also
lot
from
because I have to drive.
yes, there you go. Well, you can
I'll
tell
take the small one.
I've been into this. This is from Myrtle Creek, which is a local winery here
Oh,
in
that's
Fallbrook,
great.
too.
That's awesome. Okay, well, that's it. Here's the charcuterie board. Let's see. Tom says actually vodka works well for his allergies as well.
Oh, okay. I love vodka.
We'll have to tell Ms. Ving, Flo Ving, about that, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna make a toast right here. We're gonna have a sip. We're gonna try a little bit of this cheese, and then I want to show you the broccoli roast broccoli. Kim Cochran Simpson is here.
Oh, from Canada. Hi.
There you
we went to
go.
school together. We
And
were
Laura
friends.
Grau is here. Hey, Laura, how are you? Nice to see you. So here's this fabulous charcuterie board. Can you see that,
It's so
everybody?
colorful.
It is. It's so beautiful. And you put it together just so lovely. So say a few words, if you will. How do they find you, and how do they find the Barn Dominium if they wanted to come here for the weekend and do Airbnb with you? Tell them all
Okay,
about it.
so look on Instagram, and Instagram, it's Foal, period, house, period, Fallbrook, Fallbrook. And you can link right on there to the Airbnb, and it shows all the photos and everything, and there's a guidebook on what you can do in the area. And then you can follow me also. I share a lot of things there. You can see a lot more of the construction of the barn on mine, which is Cynthia.Berman, and I shared a lot of before and afters on this whole project that kept me very busy during COVID. Do we want to talk about any of the local things that grow here too?
Yeah,
We're doing
sure.
that?
Tell them.
Okay. I'm
Let
gonna.
me just show them this,
Yes.
just really quickly. This is the, look at that. Look at that steam coming off of it. So this is gonna just bake just for a little bit longer till it's brown and caramelized with the feta cheese. Look how beautiful that is. And we're gonna have this in the charcuterie board for dinner. So that's gonna be
I
fabulous.
just want to say it's so much better cooking with you instead of watching you, because I get to smell it.
Smell
and
it.
eat
I love that too. I think that's fabulous. Okay, let me stick it back in. Tell them about, you were just telling them something.
Oh, okay, so Fallbrook, anything grows here. Just about anything grows here, and it's just amazing. I go out and I find all kinds of things. So there is Choice Avocados, which they do farm tours. You can actually take your dog hiking and go through creeks and streams on their property, but they are making these amazing
Oh, we were gonna try that.
juices. Yes, let's try this. And I want to
Where
try
are the
these
glasses?
with vodka sometime.
Yes, where are the glasses? Right there.
Yes, right here.
Yes, so this farm, where did this come from?
It came from Choice Avocados, and you can follow them on Instagram, Choice Avocados.
Okay.
And Alma sent these over today.
There we go. If I push this a little farther, guess what? We can get us both in the
All
shop
right.
better.
Yeah.
Go figure, it's the end of the show and we're
So-
finally figuring it out.
This is so beautiful, and I've been wanting to try this.
Oh, show that. Just though, show it to the, so this is filled with what? Oh, up higher, a little bit higher. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, what does this have in it?
Well,
Passion fruit?
Passion fruit, it's the main thing, and I'm not even sure everything. There's
Yeah.
her ingredients. If you go to Choice Avocado and you go on her link, you can see all the things, and it tells you what's in everything.
Right, and show us a passion fruit before you,
Oh yes, this is a passion fruit, and
Yeah.
I'm starting to grow these, but a lot of people are growing them, and they're very expensive in the stores. And they're actually on a cactus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we've seen them.
Yeah.
So, because I live in the Southwest, desert Southwest. But
Yeah.
look at the color of that. Isn't that gorgeous? And that color is coming directly from the passion fruit. So this is passion fruit lemonade.
Yes.
Be careful as you pour.
Maybe I'll do it over
Over the
the
sink.
sink, and I'll be right back.
And then she's going to show us actually, tell me, hit a 1 if you know how to cut a pomegranate. If you actually know, because I do not, and she's going to give us that lesson. So let me move the wine and move the charcuterie board. And we're going to, there we go. We're going to bring over one more little board. Let me grab this board. You got it?
Here?
Yeah.
No.
No, right there.
Oh,
There we go. Okay, here we go.
and a knife.
And a knife.
Here. Too little. This will work.
Oh.
Okay. So the trick to get your, I'm going to get a different one that's, no, this will work. When you're trying to get the seeds out, I never wanted to really work with these because there's so much work.
Right.
But you actually cut the end off.
Okay.
And then you can see these little lines that make
Yeah,
the
show them
segments.
to the camera. The lines.
Yeah, you see the segments in there. So that's where you cut.
Almost like the bell peppers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a little hard to see the other one over here, I think it is.
Careful
And then
your
you can
hand.
put these in a bowl of water, and then it's easier to get the seeds out.
So you take the sections that you've just cut and you put them in a bowl of water.
Yeah, and then you can just pull everything out.
Oh, really? And how long
strain
does it have to sit in the water?
Oh, it doesn't. It's easier to pull it
Oh,
apart.
while in the water.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
let
you
me
can
try-
separate
Let's try
it.
that. Let's have you do that. I'll get some water here.
What I do is I like to make orange juice. I have blood oranges, Valencias, and Navels, and I'll make orange juice, and then I keep juice of this in the fridge, and I add a little bit of it
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I also
Okay.
made a martini out of it too.
Oh, I'll
Very
bet you
good.
did.
So you put these in
Hey,
water.
Heather.
And then they just come out, and then you'll strain them later. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So they just come out better.
Oh, they just come out in the water.
Yeah,
there
in the
you
water,
go.
and then
Okay.
you strain it. You can take all these white things out, and then you've just got all your seeds.
Here we go.
Look at that color.
Yeah. And maybe there's pomegranate juice in the passion fruit.
You know, I'm not sure. And again, if you go to Choice Avocados and look at their website, they'll give you a list of everything.
Oh yeah, look how much easier that is.
Yeah, and then you can just take these pieces out. The white kind of floats, and then you can just strain it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so we'll just pop these in.
Yes.
And then you're going to show us, well, let's try these drinks. Let's
Yeah.
try these drinks, okay? Okay. This is the passion fruit lemonade.
Where are you?
I'm this way. We're getting there.
Oh,
Okay.
smell it.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Mmm. That is really good.
Oh, there's coconut in it too.
Mmm. Yeah, you can taste it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good, Alma. I hope you're watching.
Mmm. Passion fruit lemonade. I have a funny feeling that there's pomegranate juice in here as well, only because when I saw that take color in the water, that you could tell it was almost that pomegranate
Would you
color.
want to cut this open and see what it looks like?
Yeah.
This is not a local one because you're not in the season right now,
Okay.
but we could cut it open and see.
I think that's what I love so much about being down here is that everything is grown local. And so, you know, we all know that when things are grown local and you eat them local, they're fresher. They don't come from 2,000 miles away or 10,000 miles away, halfway around the world in the South Pacific. They're so much healthier for you to eat and for you to, you know, ingest into your system, because eating is not just about consumption, but it's about health, and it's about how your body reacts to it. And so I'm a big proponent of eating local, growing local, and love local, as Flo says. Okay,
you wanna cut this?
I do, but I want to wipe this so that we
Sure.
don't get it confused with everything else. So tell me, everybody, what did you think of Foalhouse Fallbrook? Did you think it's darling? And are you oohing and eyeing, getting ready to make your reservation on Airbnb? I know I am. Okay, all right. Let's grab this other knife that is actually clean, and because I just really want to see the color.
Yes, and you know what? These are really good for your skin. There's recipes online of adding like honey and things to it
Really?
and making a mask with it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, not only we're going to eat local, but we're going to
Put it on
mask
our
local.
face.
Okay, am I cutting it?
You can cut it.
Which way do I
I
cut?
don't know. Try it that way. I've never cut one
Okay,
before.
so it looks very woodsy, but it's not. It's actually soft. Again, this is passion fruit, so let me tip you over. And let's just cut right down in it. Oh, right. So it's white on the inside, the passion fruits.
That one is, but the ones that grow here are not.
Oh,
That's
the
not
ones-
local. They're out of season right now.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking, well, we'll have to ask her if there's pomegranate juice in there. So she did send one other lemonade. Let's take a taste of that. And the reason we're showing you this now is because we're actually thinking about visiting her farm the next time that I'm here, which I'm very much looking forward to. So let's see what that tastes like.
I'm not even sure what this is, but there's strawberries in it. It's everything she grows on her farm.
Okay.
And everything that is in season right now.
Okay.
Her neighbor actually grows, these are not her neighbors, but her neighbor grows the dragon fruit, and they trade avocados for dragon fruit. A lot of people locally too.
Just trade
produce.
barter
Yeah.
their produce with each other, which is amazing. Oops, sorry. Not too much. Okay. All right. Cheers to everybody. Cheers to all of you.
Cheers.
We need to put Ving vodka in this. We should have had a bottle of the Ving vodka here.
I
It's,
know.
it's in the big house, but
in
I
the big
saw
house.
it. Yeah, I saw it. So Flo,
We're doing
it's here.
some more things with
It's
that,
here. Hey,
so.
Jennifer, we missed you yesterday. You were there and then gone. I'm at Foalhouse Fallbrook in Fallbrook, California, just south of Temecula. This is Cynthia Berman, who owns this fabulous Airbnb and that she redecorated. I was here over the summer. I spent a lot of time here with Cynthia and her husband, Steven. They are my cousins. So I'm very happy to be here and spending time with her and cooking with her for the first time in this beautifully renovated barn dominium, which is more gorgeous than I thought it was going to be when, you know, you just see it with sticks and, you know, a kitchen that wasn't even here. So here's to,
Cheers.
and here's to all of you.
Cheers.
Oh, that's delicious.
Isn't it?
Oh, I don't even know what's in that. Abby Milan is watching. Hey, Abby, how are you?
Just showing.
Yeah,
What's
that's
in there.
beautiful.
Oh,
That's
that way.
beautiful. Let's see. She's been crazy busy, but I always have to check in with you. Thank Jennifer. I love that you join us every day. I love all of you that join us every day. It's so much fun. It keeps me going. For sure it does, because no matter what day it is, except for Saturday and Sunday, everything in my life stops. So at 3 p.m. I can be here with all of you. So it's recipe time. It's time to do whatever I have to do so that at 3 p.m. I know you're going to be here and I never want to let you down. And so I'm here too. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that's a tongue twister, right? Foalhouse Fallbrook. I hope you enjoyed Cynthia and everything she taught us about the charcuterie board, the passion fruit and the orange and strawberry lemonade.
I'm gonna get them both going.
Yep, the avocado honey. Eat your honey as spring comes along. And I'm going to go ahead right now. I'll grab the broccoli, the roasted broccoli and the feta. Yeah, and can I set it on here without burning this?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't want to be, I know I'm the first one using the kitchen. I don't want to burn it. Yeah. Well,
I have things to put it on.
you have things to put it on.
You know, let's just put it on wood.
Yep, go ahead and put it on the wood. Okay, stand by. Roseanne, no fair looking at the shoes, so hold on. Okay, ready? Out it comes. Should be nice and roasted. Okay, ready? Nope, I got it. Don't burn my eyelashes. There we go. Look at that. And will you grab the thongs right over there, or the tongs? Thongs. There we
Wow.
go. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a beautiful side dish dinner, or for us right now, it is going to be part of our charcuterie. We'll put it on a plate along with, and we'll snack away with a glass of wine and everything else. So there we go, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Bye, everybody. And all together now. Oh, Cynthia, this time you get to say it with me in
we're
person, right?
Yes.
In 1, 2, 3, go out and spread love like butter. Bye, everybody. Thanks.